Hello and welcome back to my studio. It's Lois here from Lois and Morgana Davidson Art. Today I'm going to be showing you how I sketched this woodland tree that's covered in ivy and overgrown with sort of weeds and sticks and twigs and brambles around the edges. I've sketched this from my imagination, but also from my experience of sketching lots of these sorts of trees before in my own personal work. And of course, from many treks through our local woodlands with Morgana, which we both really enjoy, gathering our inspiration for our demos and our own personal work. I think this sketch took me about 20 minutes, so I'll be time-lapsing it for you to speed it up a bit and showing you how loose you can be, how you don't need to get bogged down with detail when you sketch like this. And the more you sketch, the more you practice, the more you'll discover your own mark-making techniques and your own way of creating the effects that you want. I'm using a piece of A3 Snowden cartridge paper, an HB pencil, two fine liners, 1.5mm and one with a 1.8mm chisel tip. And I've got a white acrylic Posca pen with a 1.7mm tip, just in case I want to put some highlights in. So I'll just play this as a time lapse, and I hope that this will sort of encourage you to have a go at sketching yourself. Maybe take a look on Pixabay for some royalty-free woodland photographs to get you started. Or next time you're out for a walk with the dog, take some photographs of trees and hedgerows, that sort of thing. It could be a really good way to get you started and to begin to sketch in a way that is sort of loose and free, and a way that you can start to learn to build up these kind of scribbly marks and patterns into scenes that actually look reasonably realistic. So I'm just using my chisel tip fine liner to create these really nice dark branches that appear to be coming out or growing out from the ivy that's sort of slowly growing around it and covering it up. I hope you can see how I'm using contrast of tonal values to differentiate between where the twigs and branches are emerging from their casings of the ivy, and then also using slightly different scribbly shapes below the ivy to indicate plants growing up from the ground in front of the tree. It's really important to keep these value shifts going because this can help to build up depth and distance in your sketch. Don't forget, if you try something like this for yourself, that this isn't a step-by-step tutorial, this is a demonstration. And it's just showing you the way that I sketch and encouraging you to try and find your way of sketching. There's a lot of books out there that will help you to learn how to sketch. They can be really useful, but nothing beats actually having a go yourself, making a few mistakes, but finding your way into it, finding what you like, finding whether you like very sort of neat marks, finding whether you like scribbly, sketchy marks. Sketching is a very personal thing, and it's something that kind of grows. The more you do it, the more you sort of find your own way and your own style. So I'm alternating between my 0.5mm fine liner and my chisel tip fine liner, just building up all sorts of different marks and shapes to suggest the undergrowth around the base of the tree. And now a few of the little dead leaves. You can see I'm not drawing leaves, I'm just doing weird little crumpled shapes or suggesting them with my fine liner. Just using this white acrylic Posca pen to bring a few highlights across the trunk at the base and just in a few places here and there. And then I'll go back to my black fine liner and I'll draw around some of those lighter marks and then continue just bringing the drawing together with just balancing up a few values and a few scratchy, scribbly marks wherever I think I need them. Then lastly, swapping the orientation of my marks to more horizontal marks to create some ground in front of the tree where there's sort of leaf litter, rocks and stones and earth, that sort of thing. I'm just about done with this sketch, so now I'm going to remove the tape. Just gives me a bit of a border again, like I like with my painting, and makes the sketch look more finished somehow. I really enjoyed that process. I love sketching, and I think it's such a satisfying thing to be able to do, and it can really help you to build confidence in your drawing and painting skills. If you look a bit closer, you can see that there's not really much going on here when you look closely at the lines. It's just sort of scribbles and sketchy marks and dark tones against light tones. Sort of rounded shapes against straight scribbly shapes, but it all works together to create the illusion of this ivy-covered winter tree. I hope you found that interesting and hopefully will encourage you to start a sketching practice if you don't already include one in your art practice, because it will really help you to work out your own painting ideas more fully, because sketching on cartridge paper is a lot cheaper than sort of trying out ideas on watercolour paper. So I would encourage you to develop a sketching practice, as I say, if you don't already have, and well done if you do, because I'm sure it really does help you to progress. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to read your thoughts about sketching and painting, and especially about this kind of loose scribbly sketching. Thanks so much again, and please leave us a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you're new to our channel, we'd love it if you could consider subscribing here. It's free to do, but it really helps with our reach, and it means you'll be notified whenever we post new posts. And please check back through our sort of back catalogue and playlists, because there's loads of interesting art demos for you to watch. And a massive great shout out and thanks to all our patrons who support us. And if you're interested in supporting the channel on Patreon, please follow the link to Morgana's page or to mine below. I'll see you again soon. Take care and happy painting and happy sketching. Bye.